Laptop charger. If you have laptop, then you might have noticed the cylindrical lump-like thing at the end of the wire. Have you ever wondered about its purpose? Well, if you haven't, then don't stress too much because I am here to help you. Well, cylinders on charging cables are nothing but ferrite bead. The ferrite bead is used to prevent electromagnetic interference to a device or from a device. The cylinder also reduces radio frequency interference. Headrest in cars. I'm sure every one of you all must have seen headrest in cars. And your reason would be to rest your head, right? But you'll be surprised to hear it that its purpose is not to place your head, and creator's intention was different. The main purpose is to protect your head from sudden accidents or collisions, because in accidents, neck snaps back from a sudden movement, usually upon impact of an auto collision. And apart from this, headrest is designed in such a way that it is sharp and deliberately detachable, so that it can be used to break a vehicle's window, and the glass of a vehicle window is easily broken from inside. It is really unbelievable. So car users, keep this point in your mind. Test your remote. Guys, hope everyone has TV at your home, and certainly that would be accessed by remote controller. And couple of times remote must have stopped working, and sometimes you may have to go nearer to the TV and press buttons really hard, but even it doesn't works out. You would be amazed to hear what I'm saying now. You can actually check the remote problem with your phone. For that, you need to switch on the camera and place the remote in front of camera. Start pressing any key. You can observe a red light on the mobile screen. If there is a red light, that means your remote controller is absolutely working fine. If you don't find a red light, then change the batteries. Guys, please try this and show to children who will be thrilled to see the magic. Stripes on earphone jack. You may have noticed that all headphones jacks have two or three rings. They are not designed for decoration. These stripes run from each ring to the two earphones, and if they were not there, you could only hear the sound from one of the earphones. There are three different types of rings in the headphone jacks. Single strip jack. Typically, a single ring means there are two sections, so the plug is mono and reproduces the same sound in the headphones. Two stripes jack. That means it will have two rings, creating three sections, which will connect to the left and right speakers. Ring headphone jack. If you have three ring audio jack to the unit, your device is designed to have a microphone. Ballpoint lid hole. You'll never guess why pen caps have holes. This is absolute genius. One of the more common things we notice on a daily basis but never pay attention to are the holes you see at the end of the ballpoint pens that we use regularly. Whether it is a BIC pen that you probably saw your father once used, or the Reynolds ballpoint pen that we have grown up writing with, most, if not all, pen caps have a hole at the end of the cap. So, the real reason behind this is one of the oldest and the more popular ballpoints were the BIC Crystal, who originally made it part of their design to include a small hole at the end of the cap. Considering that pen caps were one of the most common objects swallowed by children, causing them to choke and prove fatal. The hole was put into allow passage of air in case of dreadful event happen, since we all love putting them in our mouths. Sinkhole. For everything there is a hole, and you might have seen a sinkhole cover. It is used to wash dishes by filling in water, but less people know the real reason. You all are aware of the overflow hole that exists for one purpose: to keep your bathroom sink from flooding in the event you have a plumbing issue or if someone left the tap on by accident. It achieves this by diverting excess water, allowing you to act before the water starts to spill over. Why padlocks have hole? This may have escaped your attention, but most padlocks actually have one or two tiny holes in the bottom. One can therefore easily ask what their real purpose is. As padlocks are most often used outside, the holes at the bottom prevent it from rusting and letting the water run off. This is why they are called drain holes. In addition, this prevents water from freezing inside the lock, which would have caused serious damage in the absence of an expansion chamber. But there is another very practical use of the holes. If your lock is locked and you cannot open it, you can pour engine oil or any lubricating oil into the hole, which will help you turn the key without difficulty. You can rip the oil, let it sit for a minute before draining it again. Let it sit for another minute or until it flows through the drain hole and use your key. Your padlock should now work perfectly.